Welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase, level 1 CMT and full-time trader. Today we're going to look at Chainlink. We're going to start off on the short time frame. We don't often look this low. We're going to start off in the 1 hour chart, then we'll zoom out to the bigger picture, look at the weekly close, see what that means, look at the highs and lows, targets, all that good stuff and more. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want more help navigating these markets or more content, join our Patreon group. You get access to a private Telegram and you get some alerts, all that good stuff, and a lot more videos. All right, let's get going. So the 1 hour chart for Chainlink, why are we looking at this? Well, it seemingly is trying to build some momentum to the upside. We've taken out all the moving averages, we're above them, and in a clear uptrend right here, right? See this? The Gaussian channel turns green, higher highs, higher lows, looking good. Now, what's the negative? It's only on the 1 hour chart, right? So nice big move, last candle just closed. Now we're about 8 minutes away, so depending on when you watch this, probably after, it's probably going to take me more than 8 minutes to get through this video and upload it. So go look at this. How is it closing? What do we want to watch for on this 1 hour chart? I'm glad you asked. You want to see this lower Bollinger Band start to peel down to the upside, to the downside. With the upside, you want to kind of mirror image these, right? You want these matching and diverging away from each other. And that's when you can get your bigger moves, right? See these back here? Right? And as they narrow, right, it means less volatility. And as they start to open, right, you want to kind of hug the top of this and you want these to open big. The bigger they open, the bigger the move can be. So that's what you want to see continue on even the shorter time frames. Let's zoom out to the 4 hour, right? And we're starting to see this as well, right? Why is this green? I'm glad you asked. We're in the upper tier of the Gaussian channel. Anytime you're up there, you're more bullish by definition. That's why the Gaussian channel can help you. Just a quick snapshot, you can tell, are you more bullish or bearish? Well, we're red still in the channel, but we're trying to pull ourselves out of that. So that's why this is green. It's above the median line on the Gaussian. Not only that, we're above all moving averages here on the 4 hour as well. So good signs of more upside. Obviously, this is going to depend on a little bit of what Bitcoin does. Altcoins you could see are kind of flourishing a little bit today because Bitcoin's going up a little bit. Bitcoin up 3%. Most altcoins up around that or maybe even a little more. So we're above our moving averages. That's a good step. We're in the upper half of the Gaussian channel. That's a good thing. What I'd like to see, again, just what we talked about on the 4 hour, this Bollinger Band, we need it to curl down. You can see the top one is already going. We need it to move down. Right? Otherwise, it could be a shorter bullish move, right? If this doesn't follow suit and divert, there you see it? It just happened right as where we're making the video. It starts to move down. And as price is moving up, that's a good sign, right? That leads to further upside. You can see this higher highs and higher highs, higher lows on this chart. Words are hard, right? As we move up, you want to see that band continue, right? The top of the channel right now, and that would be really our first target, is going to be at 1515. The next, right, that's what I watch for today, right? This top of this Gaussian channel, 1515, for resistance and or this high candle, right? That's our last previous high. And you could even put a little kind of line on it right there. So 1515, step 1, 1565-ish, step 2. If we can do that, right, put it on a line chart, right, we need to take out that high. And that would really kind of get us out of this kind of bearish trend, maybe give us some more upside. Okay, so that's the 2 steps to watch for today, maybe even tomorrow. 1515, 1565, that's what we're looking at per the chart on the 4 hour. So now let's get it back to normal here. Let's zoom out to the daily. Over the weekend, right, putting in some moves to the higher side. Now we're on the verge of turning this candle neon green again, getting more bullish, right? See, when you start to close up there, it starts to get more bullish. Now we have a move down, right, over last week, right? Ended move down. But what's the positive out of that? Again, there's a low, there's a higher low. We have a high, a higher high, right? This is the high, right? We're trying to reestablish a new uptrend. So as we move up here, we must take out this guy. So that is our focus on the daily chart, is going to be right there at 16, call it 1615. But what we have just above us, so I would paint this more of a zone instead of a line. Let's clear this off. So our target for this week, because we're on the daily chart, it's not just, you know, a couple hours at a time here, right? Sometime this week, I would love to take out for the bulls, if you're a bull, right? If you want more bear side, right? You just want to take out this low, right? $13, and then maybe you'll get it, right? That would fall outside of the lower part of the Gaussian channel, but to the upside, we want to be focusing on $16 to $16.50, right? And then if we take that out, that would establish a low here, a higher low, a high, and that would be a higher high. So we'd be in a new uptrend on even the daily chart, right? So all these things together can start to tell you a story. And the story is Link going bullish, right? Where we've been doing shit all, right? We've been going sideways. Nothing, just chopping around. Link likes to do that after a big move, right? We've had a huge move and just damn on idle, right? We need to get in our new Corvette and pile higher. What's the first step, right? It's 16. Have you not been listening? Right there. All right, so foreshadowing to car of the day, but let's go out to our weekly and see how we ended up closing. Last week, we closed right on the EMA 8, right? Put it on the closing price. I mean, right on it. So we closed right there, 1450. And as of right now, we're trying to move out of that. So we could bounce here. If we do, right, we're looking to close really this week above 1550, let's call it that. You know, the ideal bullish scenario would be close above this, and then, you know, all bets are off, right? 1640 for this week. If we can close this, right? That's the highest weekly close Chainlink has had. This entire run up, you can call it about 600 days or so, since we've been higher than that, right? We got to go way the hell back here. There's our high at 1825. That was just, you know, flash of an eye, March of 2022, March of 2024. Maybe we knock on that door, right? So that's what we want to be looking at. Break these highs first, and then all targets right there, $18. So somewhere between there, right? Then Chainlink, you know, just paint the picture, right? Here's the move up, consolidate for a little bit, maybe go again. Or maybe we just need some more chill, and maybe we run into this kind of 21 week down here. If we go down, right, the 21 week is usually where you want to add more to your position on whatever coin you're looking at. So the 21 week as of right now is just shy of $13. But that's rising week over week, right? You see that? How it's moving up. So as of this week, it's, you know, right at 13. Next week is probably going to be a little bit higher than 13, which would also match our kind of swing lows, that low close at $13. That would kind of keep us in this zone, make us still bullish. As long as you're not closing below the 21 week, you're still bullish on whatever chart you're looking at. Gaussian channel's green, right? We're good to go. Just patience, right? We're all real familiar with patience with Chainlink. Consolidate, and that could be March, April, before we get like a true alt season. Bitcoin needs to chill, show it's still strong. Maybe it tests its 21 week, which is about 37K for Bitcoin. So if we go down that much, right, obviously coins will fall. But just kind of paint the picture of what you want to expect for Chainlink going forward. The high side targets, 16 and 18. Low side targets, the 21 week, around 13 and tracking up. Okay, so that's that. Hopefully you learned something. All right, more Chainlink videos to come this week. Let's get to our car and quote of the day. Start with our quote. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Unless you're a Toys R Us kid, then you never have to grow up. Toys R Us is gone. We can't ever get it back. All right, car of the day. You're like, that's a Corvette, but it's a special one. What's so special about it? It's the Corvette E-Ray. You're like, what the hell is that? Electric Corvette. Maybe you didn't even know about it. I got another one right here. You can see it in the background, maybe. Let me zoom in. Stop looking at her. It's E-Ray right there. See it? You can see the badge way down here. So it's pretty nice looking, right? It's not out yet. I think it's later this year, maybe, or even next year, 2025. But looks pretty aggressive in the front. Kind of got the Z06 vibes going with the fascia. All right, I'll end it there. Congratulations for making this long, right? If I got this one, we'd have to put like some Chainlink symbols right there for sure, right? Maybe just white Chainlink all the way down. All right.